Well, good morning from the QTH of N2SQ. It's Friday morning, February 13th, and on the spiderweb net at this time, but I'll be leaving shortly for Orlando. And my bags are packed by the door even as we speak, and I'm going to attempt to record this for posterity and to share our adventure this weekend with all my friends on the spiderweb net. Right now there's my mighty Yaesu 857, and over there's my amplifier, my other radio I have here. Well, this is not really mine. This belongs to Pineview, but I'm checking it out. Here's my 706. 857.
K5MIF, you copy HK3ABR.
That's Jim down there in Bogota.
Okay, no copy. Who else for the spiderweb net? HK3ABR before we run the list?
I'll run the list again. See if I can get the list.
NA5CC, Charlie.
And I
NA5CC, Charlie.
Successful this morning getting into the docks. Thank you, Jim. Problem was I was signed into Google, but you sent the link via Gmail, and that's what was the secret. As soon as I went on through Gmail, it worked. So anyway, I will see you when I get to Orlando, and I'm all excited about that. So see you. Bye bye. Well, we're arriving at the fairgrounds. Had an uneventful trip, and there's lots of cars here already. It's 11:14. On the left is all the tailgaters, I guess you call them, and we're turning in here and see where they park us. It is a beautiful day, absolutely beautiful day. And I'm gonna go and see how close I can get. You know what? The old adage, don't fight with success. So I'm gonna go right over here. I'm gonna park near cars with a lot of equipment. This way I could see what I can. Never mind, I'm only joking. Well, we're here, and I will see you shortly inside the gate. This is 11:15, people taking down their stuff. Bye-bye. Good afternoon. I've already arrived at the Ham Fest. It looks like there's a lot of hams here. All kinds of antennas. And the lines are forming already. I don't know if that's the lines to get tickets or with tickets. So we'll find out. Is this the line to get tickets or with tickets? Where do you go if you have your ticket already? Okay. I know, but I thought there was another line. I'll find out. Well, I'm one of the lucky ones already got my ticket, but we'll see what's going on. It is a gorgeous day here in Orlando. Sorry if you guys in the Spiderweb Net can't be here, but sure wish you were here. That way, yeah. I got a question. Is there somebody? Just asking a question. I'm not jumping the line.
Give them your remote log. Let them set up a remote call sign for you so they can.
If you already have your ticket, where do you go? You go over there? Okay. I already have my ticket, so I go on this line right here. So they buy their tickets and come over here, I guess, is what the story is. Anyway, there's the tailgating back over that way. And you can see the lines. But I already bought my ticket via mail. Anyway, I will check with you guys back when they get back inside. We're going to have a lot of ham fun today. This is N2SQ. We'll be back soon. Okay.
That's why I'm trying to get these people to get in the back of the line.
All right. It is official. We're officially open.
Tickets available.
So you want the little ticket?
Hold the tickets up.
Where do we put the coupon? Where do we put the stick?
Inside.
Inside, okay. We're here, boys. The first one's in. All right.
Yeah, I want to get a program.
Now this is commercial 8, right here.
Yeah, this is the main.
I want to find the Spiderweb guys.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That one had not been good.
And I will see you when I get to this spider. Oh, here we go. Look at that.
Happy hunting, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Find your toys.
I'm not looking for any toys. I'm looking for people.
And toys.
Have fun. And here they come. So my mission right now is I want to find where the Spiderweb group is set up. I'm going to check in there and then I will be on the road. Now Mike plugged in some of this equipment and this is what happened. and there's Marco Mike.
That's over here.
All right. We have, what do we have here?
Wi-Fi router.
We have a Wi-Fi router.
Yeah.
Is it yours?
No, but we got into it.
You got into it, all right.
We have free Wi-Fi.
We have Wi-Fi in here.
Yes.
And I finally found them. And we're going to look at the table of what we have here to sell. I did. There's our Spiderweb net. This is commercial 2 or 3?
No,
commercial.
This is swap building.
Swap building. I think it's called commercial. No, it's not commercial. That's right, swap building. I've been walking around trying to find you guys, and then I happened to see this sign here. And here's some of the treasures we have to sell.
Pat, all the way down to the end there. Pat.
Oh yeah, I know him. Well, you got a big setup here. Spiderweb net, huh? You are?
A4CPT.
I met you at the Sundowner?
No.
At Chris's house? Curtis's house? No? I'm George, N2SQ.
I'm Pat.
Hi, Pat. And you are?
I'm Marilyn.
You're the better half.
That's right.
All right. Keep them. Let me get my. Is that more of the Spiderweb stuff? No, that's somebody else. Okay. Well, I finally found the Spiderweb net table and all the goodies they have for sale today. Yeah. Look at all this stuff. What is this handle? Do we know?
This goes with the single sideband.
It's a whole setup.
Yep.
Because I have an AH4 that works wonderful. That's what I get on a Spiderweb network. Unfortunately, we ought to do a 40-meter net so the local Florida people can, because I can never hear you.
I've been told that well, of course, one reason you can't hear me is I don't get on unless I'm mobile.
Well, that could be a problem.
Yes. So if you were on when I was coming up here, you might have.
Has Les showed up yet?
No.
No, okay. He's supposed to come, supposed to be here. And I think I'm going to take one of your chairs. I'm going to sit and eat my lunch. Is that okay?
Fantastic.
Food is always important. Maybe I can sell something.
Sure.
Okay.
No people here.
Now, who does this benefit?
Who does this benefit?
Yes.
Us. We're trying to clean out actually our wives.
Your wife?
It's our wives.
So this is your personal stuff?
Yeah, we clear
Oh,
this
I
all
thought
out.
it was like the Marco Ham group or something. Oh, it's your own stuff.
All our own stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just that it's a collecting point. We put the spider web up there. A lot of times we've had 4 or 5 people that would bring 1 or 2 items and put on the table, so we share the tables with them that
Okay.
way, and it would help out.
All right.
It'll be kind of light this year, I do believe.
We're cleaning out closets and freeing up desk space.
2 things I'm looking for is air variable capacitors and 50 ohm, big 50 ohm resistor. Neither one.
He sold a dummy load.
How about a dummy load? Big dummy load.
He sold it already. Too late.
Huh?
Too late.
Too
He
late?
already sold it.
Which one was it? The Cantana or something?
Oh, it was the MFJ. I do have a Cantana, but it's in Marco.
Okay.
I didn't think to bring it. No. It is full of mineral oil, so it's good for a lot more wattage than yours was. But it's also a little more trouble to carry around, and I didn't even think about it, or I would have, because I haven't used it for a while.
But what I need now is sit down and have some lunch. Ooh, this is nice. Oh, a Pro 30, 230? A Pro 30. Ooh.
It's everything.
This would be a nice donation to the military academy.
Everything to hook it up except the computer.
Oh, for the whole arrangement. Ooh, wait a minute. What is this? This is a...
That's the black. That's the modulates all the sound.
Okay. But the Pro 30 is nice. Firewire. Oh, I see.
A lot of musicians use these.
Okay.
With their amplifiers. But I have everything except the computer.
He's hiding the good stuff back here.
Actually, this goes with a single sideband.
Oh, I see.
That's all of the connectors.
Okay. This is the swap building, they call it. And this is where all the real goodies are. And if it rains, it's nice to be in here.
You didn't wear riding boots?
No, it's just a regular old camera.
You know what I'm looking at? The view on muscles.
You're finding what you want?
I know. I'm
looking around. All right. Don't spend too much. Okay.
I know what it looks.
Anyway, I'm going to shut this down for now. Here we are at
Orlando.
the Orlando HamCation. I'm confused. That's all right.
Orlando HamCation.
Anyway, and I run across this guy. A lot of you may know. It's Gary from Ham Radio Now.
HamRadioNow.tv.
.tv. Feed the pig. And
Yes.
feed the pig. Anyway, one of the things, the reason why I like to come to these
You don't
conventions.
have your camera on your stick. You're just holding it.
Oh, that's fine.
He has no left hand, everybody.
See, my camera's better than his. Anyway, so I just went walking along and saw Gary here. Let us get his
Here I am.
CN4AQ.
I've lost my media badge.
Oh, there you go. He's media press.
Media
Anyway.
press.
And so I just thought I'd stop by and say hi to the Spiderweb Net.
Hi, Spiderweb Net.
Anyway, we meet on daily. It's 12:30 or 13:30 Zulu on 14347. Check in sometime. You might enjoy
That's right
it.
on top of the County Hunters, isn't it?
I don't know.
347.
347.
That's out of the band.
Yeah, well,
You guys are all out of the band.
Yeah,
Riley's going to come and get you.
But that's okay. Our net controller is down in Bogota, so it doesn't matter.
Guys are.
Anyway, well, Gary, it's nice
You're
to
not
meet
really
you.
out of the band. You're just on the edge. You're okay.
We all have great radio, so we never get out of
I
bed.
hope he's got a lot of storage in that camera because we're using up, like megabits.
All right, nice to meet you. That's right. I'm not allowed to shake hands with him.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
we got to add this to the video.
Yes.
Are we rolling?
Yes.
Over.
Oh, and out. Here we are at the AMSAT display. Amateur radio satellite communications. And here is a satellite. We're going to see if I can get in here.
This is 2015. That's how fast it changed. But we had to go to this because the flight or the launch rather is so expensive anyway. You had to go something really smart. And you go to these because you can do multiple satellites on one launch. So it just brings down the cost.
How much does that weigh about?
I forgot.
You know,
I
Ham's
forgot. I'm
used to
trying
work
to
at
figure out
Federal,
and see if I
and
can
we used to be
remember. I
able to
read
put
about
stuff like
it.
this on as a
I think
freebie
it's
on the
around
payroll.
4 pounds, but I'm not sure.
Everybody
Now,
else,
how many of these would they
found out
put
that
in
we
the
were doing
payload?
all these
It can
universities,
vary.
we'll pay
I've
you.
heard of some of them
now
are
we're
what they
going
call, these are called units when they go to payload.
Yeah.
Some of them are 27 units.
Okay.
So if you get 27, I mean, you got 27 of these stacked up in something that looks like an elongated milk carton, basically.
Okay.
It's made out of aluminum. But what they do with these basically is you have a spring in the back, and it's cocked down, and you stack these inside, and when you get to the right place in orbit, you hit it, and it deploys.
A lot of times
Now these are being built by universities and
they'll
stuff?
do it.
Yeah, now this one is
Because they're in a
MSATs
slide
that we
where they
make,
shoot
but
them out.
universities make
So
them
they can
also.
only
Okay.
The beauty of this is universities don't always do
They
two.
can do 3 of them in a
Kids
row and add
going
up
through
some
school
other bits.
different years, they don't have the
Feel how
time to
dense that is.
design
Put that up.
everything from scratch. So
Right.
we're trying to
Yeah,
provide
hold
a
that. Let 'em take
platform
your
so they can go
Yeah, let
ahead
me-
and put their experiments on board ours, along with our FM what it'll say, our FM transponders.
Okay.
And that way we get a ride and they get a ride, and a lot of times you can get them for free. And that they have the Alana program with NASA that says if you're carrying aboard, educational experiments, things of that nature. That
I'll see you later.
Okay,
We'll talk
Pete.
some more.
Good to see you. Okay. But if you're carrying these experiments, we'll go ahead and consider you for proposal.
Okay.
Put in your proposal. And if we decide, we'll choose yours, you'll get a free launch with us
Wow.
to
Great.
whatever orbit they can put you on.
Tell me about the big guy.
Okay, this guy is AirSat-1. This was a project initiated by the Russian Space Agency. And basically what they did, they're involved in the ARIS program, which is where we talk to kids from school, the kids in school rather, called the astronauts that are in orbit.
Right.
Well, what we did here was we put together a satellite with ARIS' name on it that will carry educational information up there. Like we allowed the kids to send in, these were, I guess just say messages we put on a memory card, basically. And they were able to send in these messages. We compiled them and put them inside, and put in also in the memory slow scan TV images of just different things dealing with ham radio.
Yeah.
And we put all this inside of it, along with it was a linear transponder, so it had sideband and CW also. I'm going back on memory on this,
Okay.
so I'm stuttering a little bit. But all this was in this satellite, and the beautiful thing about this was to do the same thing as the CubeSat, to be a platform for educational experiments. So here you'll see a Kursk University in Russia. Their experiment is here.
Okay.
This was measuring atmosphere. And then you had room for other experiments, and our idea was to build several of these that into the future we could advance and put other experiments on board.
Okay.
And of course what happened was we got the first one up. It stayed up because it was pushed out at a low altitude from the ISS during a spacewalk. It only stayed up about 6 months and
Okay.
it fell back. But during the 6 months we got a lot of use out of it. And so what we had plans on was we had about 3 or 4 other housings like this made. And we were going to build more of them. But then it came into being that it became a reality that you couldn't set up something like this.
Yeah.
It cost you a lot of money.
Because of the weight.
Free ride.
Right.
Exactly. So we had to go to the CubeSat.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, continuing along. Plenty of vendors here. Oh, there's me in my early days of radio. I actually had something like that. Oh, I got one over there. Brings back memories. Ah, the Flex radio. Absolutely. Everybody wants a Flex.
Well, I should say
Flex 6700.
the other thing is
Well, we tried to group them, tried to make it logical, the stuff you need, for controlling the slice is on the flag.
Oh, that's what makes my brain hurt.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, tip. They're tip. Yeah, I said yeah.
And what would a ham fest be without MFJ? Everything they make.
That's a big one.
Yeah. And here is the
from the state of Florida. Because there probably wasn't any participants.
No. I mean, I'll tell you what's impressive. There was an OM2VL. That guy won the DX. He got a clean sweep. It was amazing. He was so free from OM. This guy was everywhere. I was really impressed. Everywhere
you see the tapes go out.
We ran W7DX. We were the bonus station this year.
And on a 40-meter loop, that's what you would get. When you go to 40 meters, the other elements don't go out. Just the loop goes out.
How much? And
I got the 3 elements in 40 meter. Yeah, well, you only have one 40 meter element.
Usually goes to Sam and
that's the stepper antenna there. And that's the guy who invented it. This is Mike, the inventor of the stepper antenna. And we're here admiring you. We have one at our school at the Sarasota Military Academy, and we love it a lot. And
I know who you guys are.
Yeah, okay. Love your antenna.
Well, great. Well, thank you.
All right.
Glad to hear that.
All right. You don't mind me videoing, do you?
What?
You don't mind me doing a video, do
Oh,
you?
no, not at all. Not at all.
Anyway, I was standing over, I had looked, turned over, I said, that's the guy who invented this thing. I've seen you before. Well, nice to meet you. Well, we're outside now in the RV area. And there are a lot of RVs here. It's starting to look a lot like Sun and Fun there, Jim. This guy brought coffee for me because I can sure go for a cup now. Anyway, we're going to walk on down to the tailgate area. I am looking for 2 items. That's all I'm looking for, but I haven't found either one. And one is a air variable capacitor, good size one, and a dummy load or a 50 ohm heavy duty resistor. So we'll see what we can come up with.
That's the first one I've seen today.
See what this guy's got.
Yeah,
Here.
it is.
Why don't you buy it? You can take it home with you. Look at it every day.
If it was a 240, I would. If it was a 240,
Well, just change the number on it. That's okay.
I got a magic marker.
Let me go in and get
Give me a pen. I'll change it for you.
that kind of hurts the resale value.
Well, it makes it, yeah. No, if you put a 40 on it, it'll be more money.
What does this guy do with that camera? Take selfies all day or what?
No, I'm taking a picture of you.
I think you take a picture of yourself, selfie.
Oh, I do that too.
Well, see,
But I'm.
his fashion dresser is smart.
Yeah, you only got to call it. Huh?
See? Yeah.
Aren't you worried about breaking a camera?
I have. This is my 3rd one since I've been here.
Yeah, I brought my GoPro and everything else. I was taking the first thing.
Oh, somebody got a gem, got a treasure. You never know what you're going to find out here. Oh, a tube caddy. Isn't it a tube caddy? Yeah. Some kind of tube caddy.
He makes his living running around.
Yeah, I know, Bill.
Coffee. Look at that.
Yeah.
Do you have any microphone?
No, we don't have a microphone.
I think he's lying to me. Look at this. How about some air variable capacitors? No.
I don't think you got anything.
I haven't found one here today. Everybody's turned on to them these days. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff here. Oh, here's a mixing board. Who is this?
Yep.
Oh, not a bad price for a board.
I have not seen any of those used. No. Well, not likely to see too many of them. You know, people are not using them.
Connectors of every description. Microphones.
Did you hook into the back and hook it up to the internet?
What's new?
Yeah.
Here, Jim, this is for you.
Well,
It's a neat lamp upgrading your shack. $35. Anyway. Well, you know, they say if you look long enough, you'll find what you're looking for. Here's a man who is Mr. Capacitor, and he has cornered the market on these things. He's got capacitors of every description and every size, and I scored one. Made a good deal. We tested it on my tester. He's got more on his side. I'll show you those. But I searched high and low, and I finally found your call.
K5ST.
K5.
And they're on eBay right now.
Oh, K5ST, and you're from Louisiana, I heard. Right. Louisiana. I was stationed in Alexandria when I was in the Air Force at the Air Base.
England Air Force.
England Air Force Base. I was stationed there way back in the brown shoe days. But anyway, one last thing. Would you happen to have a 50 ohm, 1000 watt carbon resistor?
50 ohm.
I want to make a dummy load.
1000 watt. Probably not.
Probably not. Well, it can't hurt to ask. But thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Right. I'm going to look at that for a coil. And he has all kinds of stuff. He's got capacitors of all kinds of capacitors. Look at that. Oh, so I'm happy I got my capacitor. Now I just need my dummy load.
Well, you know, I'm too hot with it on.
Anyway. More and more and more.
51A.
Here we are at Icom booth, and this is Icom from HamNation. You can watch HamNation every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock on 7 o'clock Eastern Time on the internet. It's called HamNation with Bob Heil and George and all these guys.
51A until the end of March. We ended up having a price decrease with the announcement of the 51 Plus. So the 51 Plus does not get the coupon. We have to have the coupon as advertised.
If we bought the cheaper one, 51, cheaper because of the rebate, and paid extra for the antenna.
The antenna is not an option. It's only on. Now there's other manufacturers' antennas that you can buy, but the one that we have on the anniversary models is not available as an option. It's only on those. And also the regular 51 does not have the ability of being used with the Android. There's not an app for the 51. For the 51 Plus or the anniversary, it does. There's a $120 instant rebate that's bringing it down a bit.
I think I'm doing another class in Dayton.
Is this APRS?
Doesn't do APRS built in.
Okay.
You can do it externally.
Okay. Because I saw it. The one over there had GPS down here.
Well, this has GPS.
Okay.
It's built into the head.
All right.
Now, what you can do with it is you have two different types of memories.
I'm recording.
There's two types of memories. One are your regular memories, and then one's called a repeater list. And those are geocoded with their position.
Oh, I see.
So I can do actually, say I'm on this side right here. I can do, well, I need to be, in DR mode, which makes it simpler. But I'll say nearest repeater.
Oh, that's
nearest,
cool. And it will find it.
And it will find it.
And set up the.
And then sets up everything for you. So here I could just get into, I know this one's here.
So this is the true essence of becoming an appliance operator.
It's simplified where a lot of people had some difficulty with the learning curve on it. It's simplified.
Yes, okay. I appreciate it because the older I get, the more my brain hurts when I look at these manuals and program menus and stuff.
Well, with all of the digital modes, there's a learning curve associated with it.
Now, can you tell me what's going on here with that?
Well, this is you have there's an Icom Android app that runs, and you have a cable that can connect to the 5100 or the 51 Anniversary Edition or 51 Plus.
Okay.
And so Ray, for example, has his connected to his on his belt.
Okay.
Now he took this picture and sent it over here, and it came up right there.
How cool is that?
So he's going to take another picture and send it. Picture of a picture.
Okay, and let's see. He just took my picture, and let's see if it really works.
Now, let me see. What? I think I may have taken it away from him here. Let me go back.
You got to go back to the right frequency. Now, will it store it in there, or does he have to send it again?
What were you sending it on? I was doing DR mode. Which frequency?
Oh, here it comes.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
It's a lower resolution, so it's doing larger chunks.
Okay, so here's where he took it on his little radio back there, and by magic, he's sending it over there. Reason I teach. I have 2 radio clubs at 2 high schools, so I gather all this stuff and I show it to the kids. At Sarasota Military Academy, and also at Pineview School. If you put my name into YouTube search bar, you'll come up with my channel and you'll see some of my stuff. And this will be there eventually. Sure. We live on donations. We get no money from the school. That's how I get. Oh, great! Appreciate it. It's for the kids. That's not for me. Trust me. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Have a good day. Now, will that clear up?
No, it was sent. He said it was sent at a lower resolution.
Well, actually, I look better than in person, so.
I can't do anything for mine.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
But you can send a higher resolution. The higher the resolution, the longer it takes to transmit a picture.
All right. So there we got a demonstration of visual mode. I know him from HamCation.
Even if
he's a celebrity. Have you been on HamCation?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
I know Ray has been a lot of
yeah. Oh, that's great. That HamCation is a great program.
And the nice thing about the Androids, you can find a nice Nexus tablet new for $75. The new Apple device.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move on. Thank you for what you do on HamCation. I appreciate that. I really do. Give me my card. I teach amateur radio at 2 high schools. I'm a volunteer. I'm not a teacher. But we have 2 radio clubs. If you put my name into YouTube search bar, you'll come up with my channel and you see some of the stuff that I do.
Well, thank you for getting youth
involved. I send the kids over to HamCation, and now back tomorrow I have 12 taking a test. So hopefully I have 2 schools now. This one and Pineview schools, and a school for the gifted.
To help them study, we sponsor a website, hamstudy.org.
Okay.
And it's free for everybody to use. You set up a profile in it, and it tracks as you're studying and you're taking a test.
Okay.
It will tell you areas that you need to work on a little bit more, and will help you.
Great. Appreciate it. You heard it right here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Now here is the radio for the ham who has everything. An Icom, what is this? With gold plated. Come on, Jim. All you Marco hams. This is a special edition with a gold plated heatsink on the side.
Sorry.
Pretty, isn't it?
Now, for the ham who has everything, You have to have this radio. Notice it from gold appointments of the gold buttons and knobs makes it easier to see and gives you that sense of accomplishment. Now, all my friends on Marco Island, all my hams on it, if this is not in your shack, you're not with it. Unbelievable. And it's only $20,000, so it's worth every penny of it. 20 grand. That's what I've heard.
If it's anything like the 7800, it's well worth it. It's the best receiver I've ever had. No, seriously.
You know what? Over here at the ARRL booth, and who do we see? Brady. And he's here doing a meet and greet.
Would you like the cough drop? I got a pocket full of them.
Life took me away and now I'm back.
Great, welcome back.
Oh, good to meet you.
Lots of fun to be had.
Really? Hope it's a good year for you. Yeah, I'll be back. Everyone should show up. Hopefully.
Would you give a greeting to the spiderweb net?
Hi everybody, having a great time here at the Orlando HamCation 73.
Well, it's Saturday morning at the spiderweb net table. And there's say hi to the people on YouTube and our spiderweb friends.
Okay, hello to people on YouTube and all you spiderweb.
And this This is Spider-Man Jim.
I'm Spider-Man Jim.
Sporting his beautiful spiderweb t-shirt. And there's Wheeler Dealer Mike. Marco Mike.
Yes, sir. Caught me drinking.
Drinking
on the job.
Say hi to everybody on Spiderweb Net.
Hi to everybody in the Spiderweb Net.
Should I hold up cue cards?
Yes, you need to hold.
Well, welcome to sunny Florida. This is second day, Saturday, the Valentine's Day, the 14th of February. Second day of HamCation, and it's about 42 degrees. It's warming up now, it's probably 43, but it's breezy and chilly this morning in Orlando, so stay home. But those people up north must be cold. Anyway, second day, it's a gorgeous day as far as temperature is concerned, and I'm going to peruse through the tailgating event here, so you guys get to see what's going on. Big attendance today. The parking lots are very full. A whole lot nicer than last year. Last year was wet and rainy, and everybody out here was all covered up. But now you can see all the treasures that are out here. I met Steve from New Jersey, and TIR's in there. Marco Mike, Pat, yours truly. I thought Les was going to be here. I haven't seen him yet. Anyway, now this is true tailgating. These radios are not for English. This is for Spanish. These radios.
Yeah.
They don't work. Spanish only. They don't work in English.
You got to go to Caribbean to transmit that radio.
There you go.
Here it's all Spanish.
You know, it's like a thermos bottle.
Those radios are bilingual.
Yeah,
it's bilingual too.
It's a bilingual radio. He told me it's a bilingual.
Yeah, bilingual. A little bit French.
A little French?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little Creole? Okay. Now you take pesos or dollars?
What was that? I'm sorry?
You take pesos or dollars?
Both.
Both, okay.
Whatever works.
Whatever works for you, okay.
Right. I'll take pennies if I have to.
Okay, what is this gem going for?
That gem is going for $800 with a speaker.
Not bad. Not a bad deal. 800 bucks. Not a bad deal.
It's clean and it's in top working condition.
Yeah. And it even has the box, if you're into boxes.
Back with the inserts and the owner's manual with the with the schematics and also the advertisement, you know, this additional booklet and even the warranty card.
Wow.
Everything.
How old is that unit? What year is that from?
Don't know exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know
Okay.
exactly, but it's you know.
All right.
You could see in the condition the radio is.
That'll make a nice. This is a nice radio, the ASU
That's the
897.
897 Delta.
Okay. Oh, very good. Thank you for talking with me.
You're welcome, sir. Come by with me whenever you're ready to buy, and I saw you something. I saw you the truck.
When the truck, you'll sell me. It comes with the truck.
Yeah.
Will you throw the antenna
I
in?
don't sell you the driver because then you know we will have problems with my wife. But I saw you the jacket too. We do business here.
It's beautiful fall weather we're having.
Right.
All right. Thank you.
This morning was kind of chilly though.
Yes, a little chilly. It's warming up. It's going to
yeah.
get there.
Take care. Enjoy the day, sir.
I hope your sales heat up.
I will try my best.
All right. That was fun. That's a nice radio with the speaker. That's not a bad deal. Not in the market for a radio, but that's a nice deal, the radio. Now we have stuff here for the ladies. A little shopping for the wild. You can bring your wild here. If you need... I finally realized what that is. I'll leave it to your imagination. This is Victoria's, but it's not a secret. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. But anyway, now we are down the main esplanade of the. It's like Disney World. This is the main concourse, if you will. That's that building is called Commercial 1 and 2. That's where all the vendors are. Your Yesus and your Icoms and Kenwood and MFJ and all these people. The real stuff. This is a nice peruse through here. Let me see, a big package of wire wrap ties for $5. Not bad. Look at these colors. This is incredible. I'm half tempted to buy some of these things. What are they? 8-inch colors, 2 for $5. Reds. Wow. It's like Christmas, all these colors. You can't smell it, but the barbecue is going over there. It smells pretty good. Oh, LMR flex. Ooh, look at that. All end connectors. That's nice. Very good. I bought myself a roll, a spool of that wire, that string. $5 I figured. Anyway, I'll call that for now. And to ask you at the Orlando HamCation. He's one of the fixtures at every ham fest. It's the Wireman.
Right.
Say hello to my friends on YouTube.
Hello.
What do we have on special today? Wire. Okay. Wire. You don't make them up with connectors. You just sell the wire, right?
No, we make up jumpers over.
Oh, you have stuff made up already.
Yeah, we have them already pre-made.
Are you going to be at Dayton?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So I'll see you up at Dayton.
We've been doing Dayton.
I see you training your children.
Yeah. Yeah, we're bringing the grandkids up here.
Okay. Oh, the grandkids. Okay.
Yeah, this is one of the grandkids.
All right. Great. Well, you got somebody here who wants to get some wire, so back on. Thank you. The wire. What else we got over here? We got made up jumpers. Let's see what we got. These straps. 18-foot low loss. RG8. Nice job. Come on. The Wireman. You got all kinds of goodies here. Ooh, hardline jumper. There you go. For the end connector. Corner of the world. All right, I'm at the booth for expert linears, and I see something totally unique here.
Bruce, okay, I'm sorry. This is John, or Jack. John. I remember John, Bruce. There was some that came in.
And I'm going to have somebody come here and explain it to me. And this...
Okay.
How you doing?
And you are Bill.
I'm Bill, W5SJ. How are you?
W5SJ, Bill.
How do you do?
You're going to tell me all about your amplifier.
Okay, and your call is?
N2SQ. And you're running it from a Icom
7600. Yes, sir.
And into a dummy mode, obviously.
And at 1800 watts out.
Okay.
Running about, let's see, at 35 degrees C. This is our maximum output out of 3 ranges. And it automatically band switches, of course. Note that going here from 17 back to 20. And then you can also have it on the computer.
Okay.
So there's our 1800 watts out.
That's your linear on there. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Now, it automatically band changes, automatically tunes, and all that?
Automatically tunes. We have 6 outputs for antennas. And once you establish that,
well,
it will remember which antenna you were on.
Okay, and it'll transfer.
So it's automatically doing the antenna switching as well at the same time you do your band switching.
I like the labels back here. So it's a 2K output type. All right. Does it have 10 meters on it?
Pardon me?
10 meters?
10 meters and 6.
And 6.
And 60.
And 60.
And 60.
If you want one that'll even do more, that one over there does 160.
Oh, they're going to...
Come this way.
Walk this way.
Walk this way.
Walk this way.
Note the weight. 1 hand, 1 finger. 18 pounds.
No monster transformer in there.
No, sir.
Okay. No switching power supply. And there's no hash from it.
Okay, go ahead, Bob, and do the thing.
Okay. Ever so often we get one with hash.
Yeah. Okay.
Band specific or?
So you're on seat.
Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, you got 1300 watts out on that.
Not bad. 1.3 kilowatts.
Okay.
From the Expert 1.3K FA. This has 60 meters as well as 4 meters for our friends in the UK.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whiskey 5 Sierra Juliet.
And this got a better sticker on it.
It does.
That's a nice radio. And
whoops.
Now, is it at 110 or 220?
It's 220.
220. Okay. 220.
Now, you can switch it to 110 really simply, as a matter of fact, too. But obviously, it's going to be more efficient using 220.
Okay.
Or 240 or whatever.
This is how many antenna outputs on this one? Is 6
I
all?
think this one has 4.
Let me slide around the back here.
Take a look.
I see 4 up there on top. And then you have what are these 2 inputs?
These are 2 inputs, yes, sir.
There's 2 here. And what is this? Oops, sorry. What is that other one there? Let me get my glasses on so I can see. It says SO2R. What does that mean?
That's for if you're going to single operator 2 radios.
Oh, okay.
So you can have 2 radios running into this.
Okay.
At the same time.
Wow.
This is great little deal. This is the one Bob and I, the owner, took the 1KA, the other little radio, to Montserrat about 4 years ago and did the 6-meter contest.
Yeah.
Had a great time. Our plan now is to take this one on a DXpedition, because that weighed 44 pounds. This one weighs 18.
Okay.
For us old guys, this is going to be a lot better.
Well, that's I do summits on the air, and I'm always looking for the low weight radios. I just picked one up today. They're going to be checking out. It only weighs 15 ounces, so that's nice. And that's good.
Well,
it's a low weight, because I have an amplifier at home. It's an Ameritron, and I could you could sink a battleship with it. It's that heavy. Anyway, this is great. Thank you.
That's what I'm doing. I'm taking my Alpha 99 and a beautiful old Henry 3KA I used to have, selling them both, and adding a couple of G's, and that'll be the last radio I ever had, last linear.
My question is, what's the lowest power input that you can drive this with?
Well, let's see if we can find it. Let's take a look. It's going to be easier for me on this one.
Okay.
We're doing a $5 million.
Let's take this one on CW and take it all the way down.
Okay.
So
you got 3 watts?
That's what it looks like to me.
It's not doing it. Okay.
Okay, we're not in the operate function.
Okay.
So let's see. It's not even registering on that meter. Let's go ahead and take it up.
Okay, you get something there.
Okay, now I've got 25 watts out into an automatic antenna tuner because we're not in the operate function. Okay, let's go operate. Take it all the way back down to 0.
Tie it to this. I've got one at home too. It's what I use, and I love the radio. It's great radio. I mean, as long as you were a little bit computer savvy,
can't read it. Okay, now we're at lowest output, which is 0 to 600 watts.
Okay.
So what am I running there? About 20 watts?
Okay, and what you putting into it?
1.5.
1.5 watts. Okay.
Well, yeah.
So you could take a very low power radio, like 10 watts. Bring it up to 10 watts. See what you got on 10 watts. Okay, there's 10 watts.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Look at the lower scale. That looks like it's about 10 watts.
10 watts, right.
So it runs 150.
That's incredible.
Neat?
That is that sensitive. So 10 watts in.
Oh, this thing's amazing.
You learned something today. You learned something
today. I sure did.
That was a good question of mine.
It sure was. Well
okay.
done.
All right, good. All right, there it is. There's the proof right there. Okay. There's his input. The bottom scale there is about 10 watts. And he's drawing it. This is the power out, 150, and that's the current. That's the plate current, right?
No, that's the input. That's the 10 watts. The same.
Okay, about 10. Okay, 10 volts. Okay. Oh, here, right. So it's right here. Notice how many amps.
No, that's how much current this one is pulling right now.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Only 13 amps.
Right.
13. So it's getting 169 watts PEP.
Right. Wow.
Fun, huh?
Duly impressed.
Me too. I like it.
It's amazing what they do.
Thank you.
Thank you. It'll be on YouTube, by the way.
Oh, really? Okay.
Sure. So this is our visit with the expert linears. Very impressed. Okay. Kits galore. Actually, this is for you. I know you like kits. Well, this is kits heaven. They have all different kits here. Wow. Well, there is a 2.5 watt amplifier. Another amplifier kit. There's a breadboard. You know, that might not be a bad thing to have. More kits. You guys are interested in kits? Here's a kit. What does this do? That one will challenge you, stacking up all those diodes and getting them started up. LED chaser kits. Laser ray gun. How do you make it work? Well, this is fun. What is it? That key needs a little adjustment. This is a great little display board. I have fun here all afternoon. Guitar amp. Kits galore. Battery's getting weak on that one. Southwest Florida HamFest in Fort Myers. And you are Jack,
NYAD.
And he's going to tell us all about this. I'm going to turn around this way.
I'm a snowbird, but I did join the club since I'm down here for the winter periods.
Smart move this year.
Yeah. The first time this year in 2015 that we had the HamFest in the new location. It's just off I-75. Excellent location, excellent facility.
Where is it going to be?
Fort Myers.
At what facility?
It's at the.
Because it doesn't say on there.
Well, it's a church on that. Gulf Coast
Church of Christ. Okay, yeah. we can get closer to the Lord while we're doing this. There it is. So all our Marco hams who live down on Marco Island, you're going to want to. They probably know about this already. This is going to be on my YouTube channel, and I have all the Marco hams, the Spiderweb Net people.
Wonderful.
So they probably go there, and I might go there. I live in Sarasota.
Yeah. And this is also the first year we had it on Friday as well as Saturday. And the increase in attendance was 40%.
Now this is going to be like a HamFest of vendors and that type of thing?
Yep.
Okay, good. Thank you so much, Jack.
You bet.
Appreciate it. All right, we're at the booth for Tilt Plate. And your name again?
My name is Al.
Al, the inventor of Tilt Plate, is going to describe this whole thing to us.
Okay.
And what is this for?
All right, so the purpose of this is if you have a tilt-over tower with a Yagi antenna, when you try to tilt your tower over, you can only go so far because the tips of the antenna hit the ground. So the purpose of this is to allow you to tilt your tower, and as you're tilting it by gravity, the plate automatically swivels forward, and the antenna stays parallel to the ground. So now you have your tower horizontal, you have your antenna horizontal, everyth's down at base to chest level. You can get to all points of your antenna, you can get to your tower, your rotator, and when it comes back up, it goes back to its operating position.
Okay, well that's great. Now what if you have a quad?
Actually, if you have a quad, I have a special device over here.
Well, let's see what that is.
Now the way this works, this is basically called a quad lock.
Okay.
And normally on a quad, you have a hub, and you have your spider elements coming out.
Right.
What's different here is that this device sits up on top of your boom, so you can envision that you would have 1, 2, maybe 3 of these, 3 elements on your antenna.
Okay.
As you tilt your tower over, this kind of simulates the tower coming over. As it comes over, you can imagine that this spreader is going to hit the ground.
Right.
So now you got 26 feet of spreader.
Right.
And if you want to work on it, what this lets you do is you can rotate the element like this.
And that becomes hard.
Now all the elements
to the ground.
pancake together. Now you can tilt the tower the rest of the way down to the ground.
Look at that.
And then when you want to bring it back up, you grab that corner, start tilting your tower back up. When it comes back to vertical, it locks back into place.
And that's called a quad lock.
Quad lock.
And that's the tilt lock.
That's the tilt plate.
And this is the hex lock.
This is a hex lock. So if you have a hex beam, which typically this mounts right underneath to where the hex beam would go, what happens is this locks to hold the hex beam up straight. But when you tilt the tower over, this will unlock. When the hex beam comes down to where it would hit the ground, you just lift it up. So now you've got basically a tower this way and a hex beam right here.
Look at that.
So that brings the hex beam down to about 5 feet off the ground.
All right, great. I've seen your videos for this online, and nice to meet you. And thank you for the demonstration.
Thank you, George.
All right. Don't climb towers. Bring them down. Well, good evening. It's Sunday evening, February 15th. I've returned from Orlando, Had a great time, met a lot of great people. I really enjoyed myself. Enjoyed the forum, especially the one on for young people in amateur radio. That was a great meeting. I enjoyed that immensely. And as you saw from the video, I did get my air variable capacitors that I'll be using in my magnetic loop adventures. This is a split stator one, only $5 for this guy, and this is a bigger one, and I paid $20 for this one. These capacitors are very expensive. If you look on eBay and stuff, you'll see. But what was really great is I found this one. This is a vacuum capacitor, and we tested it. It's working perfectly. The fellow who had this one and another one, and I helped them test them to make sure they were working, and so he made me a deal. He said, "You help me out," so he sold me this one for only $40, and these things run over $100 easily. So this is going to wind up one of my magnetic loop antennas. I just love playing with mag loops, and this is going to be a nice addition to that. The other thing I've been looking for, as you saw in the video, is I wanted a dummy load. I've been looking for a dummy load, whatever. Well, good things come for those who wait. Just almost at the end of just before I was getting ready to leave, I ran across this, a Palstar. What is this? DL 1500 watt Palstar dummy load that if you go on Google, they're running about $180 for the 1500 watt version. $60. So I paid $60 for it. It's in pristine condition, and I'm just thrilled. So I got my dummy load, I got my capacitors, and as you know from my other videos, I do summits on the air, and I treated myself to this radio from L&R. It's the FX4A. It's rated, they rated at 5 watts, but actually we put it on, they have it on a dummy load into a meter, a high quality meter, and it's showing that it's putting out 12 watts. CW, SSB, 4 bands, 40, 20, 17, and I think 12, anyway, whatever. It suits my needs, and it only weighs 15.5 ounces, which I'm excited about. And I bought their antenna kit, their end-fed antenna kit. I went on YouTube and they give a demonstration of it, so I'll be testing this out in the next couple of days and see how it works, and be preparing for my hike this summer, my long trail hike. Be bringing this along with me. I've drastically reduced the weight of my station. So anyway, I'm very happy. Thank you for watching my video, and I am just an amateur photographer as an amateur radio operator also. So please forgive the moving around. I'm working on getting them better, and I will eventually. I'm just using a Icom Coolpix camera, nothing fancy, but just sharing my adventures with you. Thank you, 7 3s from N2SQ. Bye-bye.